Hello and welcome to episode 39 of Series 5 of Master League Story Mode. Bit of a tough time for Bielsa's Leeds recently, and actually one of the patrons of this channel, and I would argue probably the most famous watcher of this channel, Nico T, known to some as other names, known to me as a performer in a famous band. He pointed out to me we may want to just go and check out our missions to see how the owner is looking after so many losses, but actually 38% owner trust is pretty high, isn't it? Not too unhappy with that. I think the wins and draws against United and Cardiff have really helped us with that one. We still need to achieve rank 9th or higher, and as it stands we are in 11th, so we've got some work to do. Hopefully today's episode, although the games are only 3 days apart, home game against Swansea and then a home game against Derby. They've got to be wins. We need 2 wins in a row to play our way back into form. In terms of the transfer window, we need to get Mason Mount out of the club as soon as possible. Got a few teams interested. We've got him open to high offers, but we're definitely going to change that. We'll put him on the transfer list properly. Guanca as well. I think we'll properly put you on as well, just in case we can get some money for him. Everyone else, I think we're probably going to be okay with. Goals have got to really be sign Shaqiri. I'm going to have to say no to Pavard. He's just too good. It's not realistic to have Pavard. It's just not realistic to have Pavard in a side that is looking for mid-table mediocrity as a goal this season. It's just not right. He's one of the top young centre-backs in the world, so we're going to cancel that one to give us a bit more space. Cliver, that's, I suppose, by that same extension, not particularly realistic. Shaqiri, well, he's not getting any younger. I can sort of imagine at 29 he might get a move, having maybe struggled to get starts at Liverpool. And Milinkovic, he's just about right for us. I like him. 76 speed, that'll probably do. Hell of a lot quicker than Big Pontus, and he's very strong as well. I like him. So if we can bring in Shaqiri, if we can get rid of Mount, bring in Shaqiri and Milinkovic, alongside obviously Adelma Lookman, who had a decent debut. Tricky having to play in as a centre forward in his first game. If we can sign Shaqiri and Milinkovic alongside Lookman, I'll be very happy. But as it stands, we have 100,000 left in the salary budget, so we need to get rid of Mason Mount. We can maybe use him as a trade asset. That is our last chance scenario for him. But we need to win this game today. This is the most important, the most pressing issue at the moment. Mason Mount obviously injured. Let's see if he can get any more annoying. Lookman, we will bring in. Guanco on a blue. It's tempting, but he's always let us down, so we'll leave him out. Brunetta obviously starts at attacking mid. And yeah, that'll do. I'm tempted to give Son a run out at attacking mid, but Jack Harrison on a red. Could start Brunetta. No, Brunetta can't play anywhere else, so it has to stay as it is. The performances in recent games have been awful, although I would say in the last episode a little bit unlucky. The Spurs result, obviously an own goal. Callum Patterson has been missing goals for fun at the moment. He really needs to start scoring. He's finishing at 65, but he's been in some positions that I think anyone would struggle to miss. I think what we've learned is that Pontus Jansson cannot play as one of the left or right-sided centre-backs, because they do have to track the wingers sometimes if Kobos and Patterson don't get back. So we're going to put Pontus back into the middle. That's where he's used to. He's going to be up against Wilfred Bonney today. A good battle in the air for him. Nathan Dyer, Montero on the left, some quick wingers. Matty Grimes, ex-Exeter City, ex-Devon lad. He's in the central midfield for them today. It's a game we should be winning though. 66 rated keeper. Come on, Leeds. So one of the most damning comments on the last episode, which was one of the most disappointing of the season, was from Isu Reaper. He says the problem with Leeds at the moment is basically Bielsa is managing the club like Jose Mourinho. No depth in the squad and stubbornness not to make defensive adjustments during the game. It's led Marcelo Bielsa to become a specialist in favour. Well, that hurts. That really does hurt. There's been some great comments in recent episodes. I'm really sorry I've not been able to reply. I've got a new job. I'm very busy. But that one, well, it was spot on. And we need to become a specialist in winning again. Right, let's do this. Patterson into Brunetta. Lovely turn from him. And then again, nice quick feet. Romero onto his left. Leroy Fer, good challenge. Lookman will pick it up though. Oh, lovely. Still Lookman. Turns back. Can he get the pass away to Brunetta? Looks to curl one. Good opportunity there. Lookman's so rapid. Oh, what a ball over the top to Norton. Bernardo getting back. It's a good ball to Montero, edge of the box. Hits it well wide. Pontus. Commanding centre-back play there. Against Wilfred Bonney. Brunetta can find Kobos. Looks short now for Lookman. He'll turn. Romero. Away from Horn. Maxi Romero. Oh, that's lovely. That is something very special. Maxi Romero is just his touch and his turning ability are very, very difficult to deal with, as proven there. It's Lookman. I guess this will be his first assist. Yeah, it's simple. Ball into him. Van der Horn had one swipe at him and then was done by the dummy in the turn back inside. And that left Maxi Romero with a very simple finish past the Swansea keeper. Lookman, well, it's good to get his first assist. Look at this. Bye. See you later. Lovely check back inside. Curls it into the side netting. And we're off. Oh, Romero. Bullying tactics there. And now Lookman. Looking to draw defenders in. He's away. Lookman now. Good hit. It's a good save. Oh, and Son can't get to that rebound. But Patterson will get there to prevent the clearance. Puts the ball in. Looking for Maxi Romero. It's well over hit. Is there anything you can do? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Brunetta. Maxi Romero. Curls one. Bender. Aware of the bend. Saves it. Pushing for that second, though. We could really do with it. Oh, Montero slipped through. Patterson slips. It's a good ball there. Martinez comes across. Wilfred Bonney. That's awful. That's not even going to go out for a throw. Nathan Dyer gets there. Bernardo wins it back. Lookman inside. To push it into Kobos. Facundo Kobos. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. He's got it in. Didn't think that was going to go. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, something felt wrong there. Oh, that's really tight. Kobos should have scored, though. It's debatable. What a tight angle that was. It was a tight decision and a tight angle. Unfortunately, not the second goal that we wanted. And the first half is over here at Ellen Road. And it's not been as conclusive as we would have liked. It could have been. Had 5 shots on target. Swansea, not a single shot. But 1-0 is not a good lead. And with the record that we've got defensively at the moment, we definitely need another one early on. High ball. It's going to be Pontus versus Bonney again. This time Bonney comes off better. Wilfred Bonney. A good ball out to Montero. Oh, lovely. Cheeky backheel into Carroll. Now Montero into the overlapping Olsen. Cross doesn't make it through. And Brunetta now can take it under control. And that's calm. Lookman into Romero. First time ball. Now Romero. Inside of Leroy Fer. Maxi Romero. Good hit. Good save. Maxi Romero looking on form today. We need that second. Come on. Brunetta over this one. Would be good to get a goal here. That's nice. Maxi Romero with the header. Bender again with a good save. Created a lot of chances. Big Pontus. Big header over Tom Carroll. Lookman now inside to Brunetta. One more ball into Callum Patterson. We'll hit this one. Oh, it's a great save. Romero at the far post. Can't get to the rebound. Patterson really wants a goal. Patterson, edge of the box. It's fallen nicely to him here. We'll hit this one. Oh, my God. This keeper is having an absolutely incredible game. And Callum Patterson will certainly feel like that one had a great chance of going in. He's wearing number 13 today, but he's having a very lucky game. Oh, Montero has played through. Real danger here. Montero to the line. Cuts it back. Wilfred Bonney can turn. Finds Swansea players all over the place. Can we get the ball back here? Romero gets to it. We're making a real meal of this, as we love to do. Bernardo and Pontus fail to get the ball back off Nathan Dyer. Now Nathan Dyer, can he put a ball in? Bernardo gets there. Can't get the ball back though. Norton has it. 6 minutes left in this one. A goal now would be a real crushing blow. But Swansea moving around really nicely. Oh my God, Bonney is saved. Oh my God, get it clear. Please, someone. No, this is it, isn't it? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Fuck's sake. I can't believe it. Why? Why? Patterson. Oh, Son couldn't get there. It was coming. The goal was coming. It was disarray in the box. We just can't get a fucking break. Guanca on now. He's on a blue arrow. Looks for Maxi Romero. He'll cut it back now to Guanca. Can he come on and make an instant impact? No, the shot is blocked. When we needed it to go in. No, Son, how have you missed that? For fuck's sake. Bernardo now through the centre. Time is running out. Looks for Maxi Romero. Back heel into Guanca. Into Brunetta. Guanca back to Brunetta. Brunetta to win it here. No way. Come on. Thrown into Brunetta. This is it here. Pizarro looking for Maxi Romero. Doesn't find him, but he is fouled in the process. We'll have one more chance. Ball down the line into Patterson. He'll put a ball in looking for Son. Kobos can keep it alive here. Brunetta turns. Juan Brunetta. Oh! Unbelievable! He's back! He's back! And in the dying moments of injury time here, it looked like Leeds United's bad luck was going to continue. But we've pulled something out of somewhere. I don't even know where. And look what it means to the Ellen Road fans. That is that's quite a long embrace. That was a little bit intense. But, oh, well, we needed that so badly. We put everything on the line today. We were so unlucky to let Swansea back in. That's classic Brunetta. The touch away, then gets it out of his feet, and that is some finish. That is some finish. Jern Shaqiri has been touted as coming into that attacking midfield spot, which Bielsa still isn't pleased with. But really, what more can Juan Brunetta do to make his manager happy? A last-minute winner here sends the Swansea City players to their knees. And that is it. Surely, no more. Yes! Wow. The 4th minute of extra time. Incredible scenes here. We should have finished that off. We were dominant all game. We allowed Swansea back into it with a moment of madness. Poor clearance from Patterson, who just continues to disappoint. But look at that one shot on target from Swansea. 12 from us. Their keeper had an absolutely incredible game. He gets a 7, and rightly so. Son with a 4 today. That is awful. Lookman looked great. Brunetta obviously getting the goal. Romero with a very well taken goal. We still need some reinforcements though, really, don't we? And we need to say goodbye to Mason Mount if we can. Come on. So I'm sorry for all the swearing there. That got a bit loud, didn't it? Got a bit loud, but there we are, back into 9th. That's it. That's the bottom. That is the bottom of the league for us. That's relegation. We're fighting for Bielsa's job at the moment. And every game now is really a cup for us. We're not in any Champions League. We're not in the FA Cup. Marcelo Bielsa, the 9th place trophy is the key. Just got to stay where we are. We can fluctuate a bit, but come the end of the season, we have to be there. 3 days later, well, we didn't really have any substitutes to make with Mount out. We've had an offer for Brunetta, that doesn't really help. Missions have been reviewed. It's a derby against derby, isn't it? And the scout has got something for us. Fortunately, no bids for Mason Mount. We don't want to sell Brunetta. We've got... Who have we got here? Got Gylfi Sigurdsson. Can't afford him. And Thorgan Hazard from Fulham. He's alright. He's decent. Not quite as good as his brother. He's a bit... he's not quite got the speed to counterbalance the rest of it. Again, it's a bit of the Mason Mount syndrome where his place kicking and swerve is quite high. I think that makes him look better than he is. Can play all over the place. Would be a decent asset to us. What about a swap for Mason Mount? Don't even know if we would. They won't even go for it. We could get him for 8.4, maybe get him for somewhere around 1.2 million salary. No, it's not exciting, is it? We're waiting to hear on maybe an English centre-back. We don't really need that anymore, and we're looking for potentially a left winger. Don't really need that. We just really want to bring in Shaqiri. Brunetta, how much they offer for him? 8.6. That is ridiculous. He is quite a special player, as we proved in the last game. Just to check, we can't swap Mason Mount for Shaqiri, can we? No, they're only interested in Bernardo, and rightly so. He is absolute quality. How about Fiorentina? Would they like a lightly used, underperforming young Englishman? No, they wouldn't. They would have Callum Patterson, though. It's tempting, but he's got the specific set of skills that we need in terms of positioning. At the moment, other than that, he's not providing much. Right, nothing to report in the transfer window then. Just going to have to get straight into this second game. We're back at Ellen Road. Can we follow up that famous last second win with another win here? Well, Brunetta obviously starts. We need to mess around with this a bit. Lookman I'm really impressed with so far. He looks great. He's just electric pace, and that's what we need. Other than that, I think everyone can stay as is. We'll give Jackie Boy a run out. Son's not impressed too much. I think even though Son is much more highly rated, Jack Harrison seems to have about as good a record as him. And when it comes to defining moments in this season, I think we'll look back at that Brunetta goal as one of them. It's just stopped the slump, and the slump was quite bad. We dropped like a stone through the league. We couldn't get a win to save our lives. Well, now we've got a win, and we need to build on it. Derby County, this is a derby. That always adds an extra element of difficulty. But we've beaten them before. I think we can beat them again. We've got a better team. I'm expecting a goal from Lookman today. He's been doing all the right things. I'd love to see him get his first goal. Let's do this. Free kick here in a very dangerous position. We've got Bernardo, Pontus, and I think that's Callum Patterson at the far post. Can Brunetta pick one of them out? It's whipped in. Oh, it's over the head of everyone. Lookman went for that. Probably not his one to go for. Patterson inside to Kobos. Out to Lookman. Turns away from Tamori. Great pace. Oh, back inside now. Lookman. Oh, what an effort that was. Put the goalkeeper under a lot of pressure. He's forced to push it wide. I think that might have been going in. First attack here for Derby. That's nicely done. Tamori into Waghorn in the box. Pizarro sees him wide, but it's found Lewis Baker, ex-Leeds man. Gets their first shot of the game off. Romero keeps it alive. Harrison away from Olsen. Cuts back. Finds Patterson. He'll have time to take a touch. Put a very dangerous ball in. Lookman with the header. Easy save for Roos. This has been an awful half for Leeds United. Kobos looking to ignite some play here. Slips it into Maxi Romero. Back to Facundo Kobos. There we are. Very, very simple. And Kobos adds another to his goal tally for the season. He's got to be one of the most consistent players outside of Maxi Romero that we've had since the very, very start. Pizarro, doesn't really do a whole lot that you get to see. But Kobos always comes through with goals and assists. And this half has been stagnant. We've done nothing. We've looked poor. We've looked devoid of ideas. It's a very simple bit of interplay there between the two Argentinians. And Kobos gets us off the mark here. Now that's half time here, and that might have been the only highlight of that half. I'm not sure what I will have shown. Obviously we did have 2 shots on target, one of them went in. We had 61% possession and did absolutely bugger all with it. Despite the 1 goal advantage, Bielsa will not be pleased at half time, and he will be having some very, very stern words. And hopefully he can motivate us just to get that second goal early on and not make this one quite so difficult as we did the last one. Right, let's finish it. Throw in into Callum Patterson. Lovely back heel into Kobos. Whip one in with the right foot. Harrison's there. Back out to Callum Patterson now. Big Callum edge of the box. Hits that one with some venom. But it's well over. His shot conversion rate must be in the minus. Is it possible? If it is, he's managed it. Bernardo makes up the ground well on Wilson. He's allowed to turn back inside though. Baker will be looking to make a fool of us here. Marriott back into Baker. Don't let him score. Oh, that would have been annoying. Luckily, couldn't get it on target. Patterson brings it over the halfway line. You've got to say, although he's not in good form, he still looks to bomb on whenever possible. That's a good ball into Harrison. Low ball back to Romero. The low effort is blocked. Brunetta on the rebound. Yes. And Juan Brunetta scores his 2nd goal in as many games. And that is an absolutely crucial one today. Right place, right time sort of job, but that's what we needed. Good work from Patterson there. It's a nice turn of pace. Clever ball into Harrison. That's a good cutback as well. Good save from the keeper, but Brunetta was the first to pounce on the rebound. We really needed that. So it's not been the most convincing game, but with only 30 seconds left, Brunetta has the chance to make it 3-0 here in this derby. He's been absolutely exceptional. In recent games, that's over the bar though. Unlucky. Juan, you would have deserved it, but we don't ask for any more than you've already performed for us in these last 2 games. Absolutely crucial. And there we have it. Another win for Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds. Just when it looked like we were dead in the water, we couldn't buy a win. We've scrapped our way to 2 home wins. And those 6 points, absolutely vital. We kept Derby County down. They had absolutely nothing in this game. We were by far the better side. The only question was, how many goals could we score, or could we score at all? Kobos with a classic late run goal. He loves a ball into the striker and then a little layoff. And he finished nicely. Brunetta obviously with a really well taken goal. Maxi Romero looking great. Lookman couldn't really get involved today, but I've still got big plans for him and still got big hopes as well. Decent. Pretty happy. And there we are, up into 6th spot. We are 4 points now behind Wolves in 5th. And only 2 points ahead of, well, all the way down to 9th spot. Only 3 points ahead was 10th place Crystal Palace. Spurs have dropped off after losing to us. Looks like they're really struggling this season. It's hard to watch, it really is. Liverpool and Man City, as in real life, they're off. It's going to be a battle between those two. Manchester City conceded less goals, but Liverpool have been scoring for fun. Look at that, 44 goals. Really incredible. Very, very realistic that. So will we get any transfer action before the City game? We will not. Nothing at all. And no one is interested in buying Mason Mount. I'm not really sure what the solution is here. There's a couple of teams still interested. He obviously is injured. If we could find an attacking midfielder that we could actually buy, then that'd be fine. We've had Vives come up. I'm pretty sure he's not a real player. I can't find him anywhere, which is a shame because he looks like an absolute beast. If someone confirmed that he is a real player, Mexican centre-back with 80 pace at 23, then we would quite possibly go for him. Would they take Mason Mount? They would! So we could trade him for Mason Mount, which wouldn't get us a lot of money, but it would sort out our wage problem. But I don't think he's a real player. I can't find anything of him. It looks like it could be a false name, and he could be a real player, but I can't find who it is. And until I can confirm for definite that he isn't a fake player, then I can't sign him. So if you can dig that up, then that could be the solution to our problems. Mason Holgate, maybe we could do that with him as well. Would they be interested in Mason Mount? They would. They would. He's not that special. We have had him before in a past series as well, I think. He is very quick. I quite like him. It's an option. It is an option if things get really bad. It's a shame we can't sign Baldi, because he's absolutely quality. Look at that 82 finishing, insane speed, good passing as well. We could play him all across the front. We don't have anyone 83 rated, unfortunately. Thorgan Hazard not really doing it for me, so that's pretty much it. We could go back to the list. They take Mason Mount in a swap deal for Correa. No, they wouldn't. Could we get him? We could. We probably could actually get him. If we... No. No, we can't get him. So yeah, the quandary continues. Don't really know. We could maybe look for an Argentinian that we could swap him for. I think our highest rating now is 80 at the moment. I think it is Mason Mount or Lookman. See if there are any decent Argentinians that would take Mason Mount on a swap deal. Lautaro Martinez, we know all about him from Inter Milan in the Become a Legend series. He's a great young striker. We do need someone who can play on the left or on the right. We are really looking for an attacking midfielder. DePaul, he's decent. He's a little bit lightweight. He's a great passer, great on the ball. Again, I think we could have a Mason Mount issue with him here. He's not super quick, he's got decent balance, nothing impressive. Passetto though, I mean, we know all about him. His physical stats have certainly improved since we last played with him. Servi, interesting. Dortmund, 26-year-old. Prolific winger, but he can play attacking midfield. He's pretty quick, good balance. An option at least. Don't want Mason Mount though. If they don't want Mason Mount, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm really at my wit's end. We don't want to have to keep Mason Mount. How long have we got left? Okay, we've got a couple of weeks. We need the scout to find us something, or maybe we then trade Mount in for... Oh, we can't, unless Vives is real. That's what we're sort of aiming for here. Interestingly, Bielsa utterly refuting the rumour that Mason Mount is to be transferred. I don't know why you're playing hard to get, Marcelo, because we really need him out of the club. We want to bring in Xherdan Shaqiri, a real bit of quality. Anyway, next episode. Oh, wow. Okay, luckily we got those 6 points today, because likely the next 2 games are going to be a big fat zilch. We're up against first and second in the league, free scoring Liverpool, and defensively solid and also free scoring Manchester City. It's going to be a tough one. I'll see you in a bit.